One good thing about being a booktuber and not having a tripod is that you have an overabundance of books you can use to stack things on. Okay, so welcome back to my channel and happy Halloween. So I thought we could do some baking for Halloween. So I have decided that we're going to make sugar cookies, but not just any sugar cookies. I've decided to call them Spooky Scary Skeleton Sugar Cookies because they're gonna be sugar cookies, but I'm going to cut them into different bone shapes to make a large skeleton. Which might be a little ambitious, but that's what we're doing today. I'm a creeper in the bathroom at the biggest party of the fall. I could stay right here or disappear and nobody'd even notice at all. I have all of our ingredients here. We have baking soda, vegan butter, which I'm using Earth Balance Organic, all-purpose flour, almond extract, vanilla extract, sugar, soy milk, although you can use any non-dairy based milk, salt, and powdered sugar. So first we want to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you're using Celsius, that's 180 degrees. So I actually found the best thing ever for baking. It is a Harry Potter Ravenclaw apron. Look at that. We're professionals now. So first we're going to cream the vegan butter and sugar together and then add the vanilla extract and almond extract. We need half a cup of vegan butter. Okay, that's about half a cup. 3/4 cup of sugar. I've made a mess already. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and 1/4 a tablespoon of almond extract. Teaspoon, not tablespoon. I feel like I have the worst kitchen layout ever for like baking videos, but this is all I've got. I've never used almond extract before. What do you smell like? It smells like a certain candy, but I can't place it. Or a certain kind of sweet that I can't place. It doesn't smell like almonds, it just... I don't know. Alright, so now we're going to cream them together and hopefully not make a mess. I don't think you can see that much because the sun's in the way, so it just looks like a bright bowl of light. I'm so sorry. Maybe one day I'll have better lighting in videos. Is this creamed? I don't know if this is creamed or not. I mean, here, can you see it any better? It seems kind of creamed. That's what we're working with here. Okay, so I'm guessing grab a second bowl, and what we're going to do is we're going to sift the flour into a mixing bowl and add the baking soda and salt. And it's 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon? I can't speak today. But I love the smell of flour because it reminds me of when me and my cousins were younger, we'd stay at my grandparents' house. And in the mornings they would always make us pancakes, like Mickey Mouse shaped pancakes, and so that's what the smell of flour reminds me of. And so I love the smell of flour, and this will not. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. Okay, so I sifted the flour, so that is done. We are done with that. So then we need 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredient and mix in by hand until crumbly. Alright. My hands are clean. Always wash your hands. But this is what it looks like. It's very crumbly. It's got a nice texture to it, I guess. And so that is what it looks like. I forgot to start filming again. It's 2 tablespoons of soy milk into here to let's see, what does it say again? Add soy milk and mix in to create a big ball of dough. If your mix is too crumbly to form a ball of dough, add a little more soy milk until it does. So I poured a little too much and it's fine. Is this right? I don't know. I think I added too much soy milk. Will it be fine? It's very wet. I don't feel like this is this right? I don't know. Okay, flour your hands and a baking mat. So what is a baking mat? Should I just do it on my counter? I'm gonna do that. I don't know what else to do. I swear I know how to bake. I'm just a little dumb too. Flour your hands and a baking mat and transfer ball of dough to the baking mat. Use the rolling pin, roll out the dough. Dip the cookie cutter into flour so it doesn't stick and cut out your cookies. Okay. I don't have a cookie cutter. We're actually going to use a knife. Maybe not this knife, but a knife. And we are going to cut them into like shapes of a skeleton to make like one big skeleton is what we're going to do, and I need to stop swinging the knife around. So this is what it looks like. I don't think this is right at all. I think I've made a mistake, but we're gonna see where this takes us. Yay! I'm just gonna flatten these out with my hands and see where that takes us. I am trying my best here is what's really sad. I am literally like trying my best. I'm not like trying to purposely fail. I just genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. I guess we'll start with like the head of the skeleton. So let's do it in this piece here. Well, maybe I can just shape it into like a head. Like, do you see what I'm going for here? Like the shape of like a skeleton head. And then I'll decorate it and it'll look more correct. Next, I guess we should do a rib cage. So oh, I'm using the wrong side of the knife. Maybe that's what's going on here. This will be a rib cage. It looks like a heart, but it will be a rib cage. It'll look spookier when I'm done. I promise. I swear. Okay, so let's see. What should be next? Let's do a couple arm bones. He's probably not going to have the most joints. This looks like a dog bone. It's fine. So we have what will be his arms and we have what will be his legs. We need some feet and hands maybe. So let's do some feet. Some little skelly toes. Can feet ever be twins, not sisters? I mean, sisters, not twins? Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Because isn't that something that makeup people say about eyebrows? Like, they're sisters, not twins. Like, is that a thing? Or am I crazy? Looks like a pterodactyl head. Do you see that? Because I totally see that. Do you find that? Because I totally find that.
Do you find that? Because I totally find that.
Yeah.
Let's do some handerinos. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. We don't want him to have giant hands, but we also don't want the cookies to burn, and I feel like they're gonna burn. He looks like an alien! It's supposed to be a peace sign, but it looks like an alien hand. Ah! They kind of look like dog bones, but they're meant to be human bones. Because Halloween, we're trying to be spooky here, but so far it's not working, but it's fine. My kitchen is literally actually completely destroyed. Like, oh my gosh. Like, look. That's also, this is my setup for filming in my kitchen, by the way. But, oh my gosh. So these are our cookies. That's gonna be pelvis. That's gonna be the head. That's gonna be the rib cage. We have a foot there. That's gonna be like part of like the spine in the back, you know, that goes like before you see the pelvis, like connecting the ribs to the pelvis. We have two hands that look very alien-like and kind of like bunny rabbits. The those are gonna be 2 arms or something. There's a foot and then various other bone pieces. And now they need to bake for 10 minutes. So we're going to send them off into my preheated oven. Can they both fit on the, nope, they can't. That's fine, I get that. Should they be like that? Yep. Okay. Bye, children. Okay, so I'm gonna take a few minutes to clean my kitchen, and before the cookies are done, we can make some icing. And I didn't think about this, but I could have added food coloring to the frosting. I'm sorry, icing. I forgot. I didn't think about it. So we have boring white frosting, which is fine, but yeah. So you need powdered sugar, and you need your vanilla extract again, and soy milk. Soy milk. So it's like a cup of the powdered sugar, if I can open it. Let's find out if I could open it and not make a giant mess over the counter that I literally just cleaned. I have a little bit of experience making icing this way because me and my cousin made treats for her horses, and we made icing with powdered sugar. I'll put a link to that video in the description because we had a good time and it was a lot of fun. And then it's like a tablespoon of soy milk and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It says to use an electric mixer, but I don't have one. I just have the old-timey way of doing it, which is just me. So that's what we're doing. So it should be sticky like glue, but if you need more, you can have more soy milk, so I'm probably going to, because so far that seems to be the case of I need more. I'm gonna add a little more. I don't want it to be too runny because I actually want to make some like really cool designs and I don't want it to go everywhere. I really wish I had gotten food coloring and actually like thought this through more, because oh my gosh, if I had had some food coloring for this, like some black food coloring, I guess what I'm gonna do is put this in a Ziploc bag and then cut the end off so that way I can like in case you didn't know this, I am not a professional baker. I know, it's hard to tell. This is reminding me of work. Have you ever had to pull frosting out of a bag? It's essentially like this. Except I've never had to put like icing in a bag. Usually I'm having to pull it out. Alright, we have our icing in our little bag now. Yay! Like, listen, okay, like, that process was a whole mess. It was kind of a disaster, but, and also, I mean, like, this is a bit misshapen, but look at this, you have to admit, like, this is kind of sick. Like, you see what I was going for here? Look, it's an actual skeleton, and he's literally big boned, but you get the point, and it's kind of sick. So, all that's left to do is decorate this sucker. Whoops, it's coming out. Okay, let's see what we can do. Alright, I mean, it's not perfect, but you see what I'm going for here. He's melting a little bit. It's fine. You get the point though, you know? Those are supposed to be ribs. And then that was gonna be his pelvis. And then I was just gonna put some like frosting or icing or whatever it's called on his bones. Make him extra tasty. That sounds really weird. And then his feet. Oh, the cookies are like, the cookies were cool. They're cool enough. It's just, this is really melty frosting and that makes me like really sad. Okay, you get the point. I mean, he's not perfect, but he's okay. The frosting was way too runny, but you get the point, and he still looks pretty sick. Like, look at him. I did that. Well, there are my spooky, scary skeleton sugar cookies. Alright, I guess all that's left is to try them. I will eat one of his feet. This is actually really good. I mean, the sugar cookies, which are like super basic, But these aren't bad. These are actually like pretty decent, good, solid sugar cookies. So yeah, cool. Okay, well, that's that. Thank you for joining me today on this little baking endeavor of making spooky, scary skeleton sugar cookies. It was fun. Tell me if you make your own, because this turned out a lot better and a lot bigger than I thought it would. These actually taste really good, so I fully recommend these. I'll put the official recipe down in the description if you want to check it out and you want to try it, which I recommend because these are fantastic, kind of. But yeah, this was a lot of fun, and this might be something fun for you and your friends to do on Halloween. So yeah, have a happy Halloween. I hope you have fun trick-or-treating, hanging out with friends, whatever it is you're doing. I hope you have a great time, watch some scary movies. And yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you next week with another video. I hope you have a great day, a great week, and yeah, I will see you next week. And thank you for joining me. All right, bye.